Hey, everybody, welcome back to episode 75 of the Sleep Deprived podcast.
Yeah.
Out one day early on all audio platforms and supported by you guys on our Patreon. Patreon.com/sleepdeprived. Thank you guys for being here. How y'all doing?
Yeah.
You know, I just woke up. Now I'm drinking some.
Life is so hard.
crack.
Wow, boo.
Life is so hard. What do you mean? I just said I woke up.
Wow.
I'm not complaining. I woke up. I love
Content
life.
creation
In
is
fact-
harder than your 9 to 5.
In fact, I like waking up. I love the
I
joys
had to
of living.
wake up to record the podcast at noon. Ooh.
You know,
Oh my
okay,
God.
you know,
I
next
woke
time
up
we're
at
not gonna
noon
wake
and I had to
up.
record the podcast at noon.
I had
All right,
to
guys.
wake up.
All right. Well, how are we all doing, everybody? Today's been a very busy week. A lot of stuff has gone on. We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, it's been pretty wild. You know, like with the whole Drake Fantano situation.
Drake.
And then-
Edge of my
yeah.
seat.
Drake?
Yeah. And then there was the whole demonetization thing. And then
Yeah.
we'll have a couple questions about Bigfoot. And then,
and then
And then the whole U.S. President's Battle
thing.
Royale.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then maybe some viewer call-ins at the end of the episode on the
Yeah,
Patreon segment.
and then we were gonna talk about best noises. Like,
I also had
best
a really
noises.
disturbing, fucked up dream.
yeah,
did?
there's so
You
much to
did?
talk
I
about.
sure
Wait,
did.
hold on. Let's start there. What happened,
Okay.
Panda?
I had this dream, right, where I was in school and I was friends with 6ix9ine, you know, Tekashi 6ix9ine, and
Yes.
Lil Pump. They were combined into one person.
Oh, no.
Oh, Lord.
And
Oh.
basically, he invited me to Meek Mill's house. And Meek Mill had an insane house. It had an insane recording studio. It was massive. And he was like, you can live here only if you rob Drake's $50 million safe. And you can pay
Huh.
that $50 million to live in Meek Mill's living room.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
What did you do?
I was still thinking, because I thought, well, that's fucking stupid. I don't want to pay $50 million just to live in Meek Mill's house.
Yeah. No, that is stupid. You could
No,
just
no,
buy a nice
You
house.
could just
And,
buy a nice
here's
house,
well,
yeah.
here's the thing.
At
Well, that
that
was the
point.
conditions of Tekashi Lil Pump. That was his conditions. Like
the
you're robbing
amalgamation.
Yeah. You're living in this living room just by robbing that place.
Yeah.
And I
Six
think
pump.
the reason why no, but here's the thing though.
Six
Here's the thing.
bumps.
Drake. Here's the thing though, that I think my brain subconsciously made this up. That Drake and Meek Mill
This
had
is the
beef,
part your
and I
brain
think
made up.
Lil Pump 6ix9ine is siding with Meek Mill, trying to
Oh my
get back
God.
at Drake because Drake won the
Jeez.
beef.
That's actually crazy.
I
Sorry,
know, right? I thought about it. I was like, what the fuck did my brain
I couldn't.
conjure this
I
up
wasn't really
subconsciously?
following that. Could you explain that again? So Drake had beef with Meek Mill.
Yeah, Drake had
Oh,
beef
that's
with
good.
Meek Mill, and basically it was decided unanimously among everyone that Drake won, which is insane.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
so-
and I guess Meek Mill was still mad, so he got 6ix9ine Lil Pump to
Amalgamate.
To amalgamate. Yeah.
They wanted me to rob Drake and take his money so I could live in Meek
And then
Mill's
pay
house.
you the $50 million.
Like I had to give them all the money just so I could
Yeah.
live in Meek Mill's living
so they
room.
were using you to get
Yeah.
money from Drake. So
Wait, it's the living room? Not even, you don't even get your own room?
Yeah,
It's
it-
the living room?
Yeah, just the living room.
Yeah,
Well,
just a
I think I
couch to
already,
ride on.
I already had my own room. It was like a tiny room where I slept in,
Oh.
but that was it.
what I'm trying to understand though is like, so they were eating beef together, but if like Drake won the beef, like he probably digested it already. Like how is he?
Yeah, and I
like,
wonder what
me
kind of
too.
seasoning they put on it. Like,
No,
was it a
was
nice?
not.
Was it a nice
No,
dry rub?
It was
or
not. It was not food. It was. They had rap songs against each other,
What?
and
No,
Drake
you said they
won.
had beef.
Yeah, you said beef. You said beef.
No, they actually had chicken.
Oh man, I know nothing about rappers. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I follow is like the real estate they purchase. So like I've read a bunch of articles on the estates, the many estates of Kanye West.
How
He
many
has like
does
this.
he have?
Oh, he's got way too many, bro, and they're all really, really weird. I don't know if you heard the last Kanye album, but there was a line in there that's like $50 million home, never went home to it.
Yeah,
The dude actually-
I know that bar.
Yeah. Dude actually bought a house in Malibu that was like $50 million and he has not gone.
Wow.
Yeah. It was like a cement block too, like very ugly, not really a nice, pleasing looking house. But apparently, like, he loved the architect so much, he was like, "Yeah, I saw God when I saw these photos."
That's my goat.
He's looking at like a concrete slab. He's like, "Oh yeah, there's God in there, man. That's fucking God."
Facts.
Dude, look up Kanye West Malibu house and
All right,
tell me what you see. Audio listeners, you can do the same. It's Minecraft. It's Minecraft shit.
Oh
Well-
yeah, that's made with quartz.
Have you seen his Wyoming ranch though? Like that's
I have
pretty
seen the
cool.
Wyoming ranch. The Wyoming ranch is
pretty
fucking
cool.
sick, dude.
That
Right?
was probably
Thank
only
you.
like that was probably like $3 or something. not too
It was
expensive.
way less expensive than this. I guarantee you.
Dude,
And
he
it
had
came with
sheep.
like a restaurant and a hotel
sheep.
and like all this shit. Yeah, sheep.
He has sheep.
Yeah, in the ranch he had sheep. He had a bunch of animals.
I would rather
Dude.
live in Wyoming than Malibu, to be honest with you.
I thought
Honestly,
this
same.
I thought this Malibu house would be like gigantic, you know, considering it's like $50-something million, but it's like the size of a townhome.
Yeah, it's not big at all. It's not big at all. That's just Malibu for you. That's Los Angeles. That's New York City. That's Austin now. Everything's just getting kind of a little out of whack.
Damn.
Yeah,
So what rapper has like the coolest house? Do you know?
I have no idea. But the moral of the story is that none of us nor any of our listeners will own a house ever.
Yeah,
Wow.
probably not, to be
Yeah,
honest.
We'll be renting to
Until
our
we
boomer
die.
land chads until we die. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
But if there's ever a time to make some bread, it's now. It's in the
Yeah,
recession.
housing market's gonna
Yeah,
crash, man.
It's cooling off. It's cooling off.
Going down like 20%.
I'm keeping my eye on the Zillow. Do you guys just browse Zillow sometimes and with
actually
no
do.
intention of ever buying things or improving your living situation one bit?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
to like kind of see what people are
No.
like living in, like to
Mostly
kinda
because I literally can't. I just look at houses I can't buy. And go,
Yeah,
"Oh, man,
exactly. You're like,
this is awesome.
no, that's a $15 million house that I'd love to live in. But like if they made me do it, I guess I would.
Well, it's also nice to just like kind of daydream and be like, huh, how different would my life be if I lived in this house in the mountains? Yeah.
Yeah. I would rather live in the mountains, though. I'm going to be honest with you. I'd rather live far away from everybody than packed like sardines in a tin can.
I feel like my sweet spot would be like kind of like secluded in the mountains, but also like a 15-minute commute from like a major area, because then that way if I was like kind of like feeling isolated, I could just easily see some folks, you know.
That's fair.
I want to live underground.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the same thing, Astro. I live in Hollow Earth. I would live in like the middle.
I want to be a mole.
like where all the aliens live.
Okay, you know where I actually like really do want to live? I would love to live in like Numenor, which
What?
is
What? Oh, Numa guy? Is that where he's from?
Numa.
No, I'd
yeah.
like to live on the island of Numenor. It's like
No.
it's like
No. Is this fucking Magic the Gathering or something?
No.
Oh my goodness!
no, it's not. It's not Magic the Gathering. But anyways,
Magic-
Lord of the Rings?
just seems
Numa,
like
Lord of the
Numa.
Rings?
it just seems like it would have
Is it
like,
Lord of the Rings?
a nice view of the ocean.
Is it Lord of the Rings,
Got some
Mika?
pretty interesting architecture. The people there kind of suck ass, though. I mean, like, not all of them are bad, but like some of them kind of like.
Yeah, what kind of people live in Numenor?
Numenor.
That really sounds like
Yeah.
a Hobbit place, dude.
You kind of.
Numenor.
What kind of people?
But it's just like.
Bro, there's
pretty,
got to be
like,
hobbits.
vile,
Those
What
are
kind of
hobbits,
people
bro.
live there, Mika?
Hobbits
reprehensible
live in-
people.
And Nabador.
Yabba dabba do. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to where I'd want to live permanently and like buying a house, I really think, because I'm a bit of a shut-in. Like I would never want to live in a big city because I would never want to enjoy like the amenities of a city. I don't like I enjoy driving through cities. I've driven through downtown Austin a bunch of times, and it's very festive and cool and like a nice experience. But fuck me, if I was like in those crowds walking along all the like the bars and restaurant, I would fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. I just want to drive through it and just observe it like a little zoo full of people I look down upon.
You wanna look at all the people and just kind of like think
You
of
want
them
to
as
look
animals.
down,
Yeah, bro,
look down at all the.
I also just like cars a lot, and so the whole notion of like a walkable deal for me where I don't need a car and I can Uber places if I really need to walk a while, it just doesn't really appeal to me. And so like I'm going to be in my house most of my time if I'm owning a house. If it's my forever home.
You're a homebody.
I would want it to have a really fucking nice view. I think that's one of like the requirements for me. I don't need a lot of square footage. I don't need it to be a huge fucking place. I would just rather be able to, look out the window wherever I am in the place, or like be on a balcony and just look out over something nice, whether that's a lake and mountains or just
Mount
like
Rushmore.
a city or
Yeah, dude, I was gonna say a city, but then you were like, you don't want to be in a city though.
Yeah, so like the Hollywood Hills, for example. I've been to a couple houses up there. I'm sorry. I want to apologize. I've been to a couple places up there, visiting friends and hanging, and the views from that place are phenomenal. Like, I probably, if I had to live this is the most out of touch thing I'll ever say. If I had to live anywhere in Los Angeles, it would be in the Hollywood Hills.
Dude, I think
That's awesome, man.
I'd rather castrate myself than ever live in LA. That LA ruins people. I've seen LA just completely ruin people.
But what about the Hollywood Hills? What about that nice view?
But to like,
Pan, if you had to live there, would you do it?
If I had to live in LA.
is it really a
I
nice
wouldn't.
view though? Like, because
Yeah, it is.
I've been to the Griffith Observatory a few times when I've been in LA,
Griffith.
and like I look out and I'm like, okay, it's like to me, it's like nothing to write home about. It's like super smoggy. There's no like interesting like landscapes or like architecture that I can see. I guess at night it's kind of cool, but
It's very cool at night. I think in general it's the air of superiority you get when you look down upon an entire city that is still bustling, and you're like, damn, I'm really better.
Yeah, like
Wow,
man, they
that's
work
awesome, man.
paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
Like-
outside of the matrix.
Exactly. And think about, who are they to you? You're Morpheus, dude.
You are,
You're red pilled?
and you've got a Bugatti that
You
you
got a
can drive
Bugatti.
throughout the hills and crash it as someone else comes flying down the bird streets in a Rolls Royce.
And you're bald too.
Yeah, you got no space in the hills though. I don't know. I would much rather. It'd be cheaper too to do anywhere else, just like live on a lake or something. I think that'd be the ideal scenario.
I
for
think
me.
underground is
What
a good
is
idea.
What do you mean underground, brother?
Actually, you
just
play too much
buy-
Minecraft, dude.
You can just buy like an acre of land in the middle of nowhere, like in Michigan or something, for like $10K, and just build a hole, like just dig a hole, cover it with a slab of wood. I mean, you're set. You just need like a mailbox.
Dude, what if like a little rodent just comes in your house, unexpected,
Yeah.
uninvited?
I have a fucking bird in my wall.
what?
There's a bird in my wall.
Wait,
It's
what?
been in my wall all summer. It's like a woodpecker or something, like clicks away at the wood. And I go over to the wall and I hit it as hard as I can.
No.
It goes away for like an hour and then it just comes back.
So now imagine that, but like
used
rats
to it.
everywhere.
Astro, you're like killing one of them, and then another one comes back in its
I'm not
place.
killing it. No, I'm
You
just
probably
scaring
killed
it. It goes
hundreds
away.
now.
You've
There's
probably
hundreds of
murdered
dead
a
birds.
lot. Yeah.
What? I'm not like the Hulk. Did I
No,
just
no,
hit the
No,
wall?
You've
It's-
probably murdered like thousands of
Exactly.
I
birds.
did not murder any bird,
Like,
and
you're
honestly, I
probably
would hope
going
I
to jail.
would, but I didn't. I hope I do. I want to murder.
You'd
It's
want to
really
murder
annoying.
a bird? That's
That's
something
pretty
I would
messed up,
say.
man.
It might
It's
show
gone
up
into you,
during
dude.
the
That's, like,
recording
really
and fucking
messed
start
up, dude.
tapping, and I
Dude,
gotta go
you're
murdered a
smack
bird.
the
so rich
wall.
how you like
I didn't
accuse a
murder the
panda of
bird.
abusing animals all the time, and like
I don't even murder spiders.
You're
I let
talking
them in.
about
I
wanting
actually
to
want them
murder
in my
a bird.
room.
Like you are actually unhinged.
Listen, Astro. Everybody's heard about the bird. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word.
I got a question for you guys.
Okay.
So we've been talking about birds. Kind of reminds me of like wildlife. Astro, what if Bigfoot ended up in your wall?
I would kill him then. Yeah, I would kill him.
You would kill Bigfoot? What if he was like intelligent and like was like, hello?
What if he had like a deep voice who was like, well, here's my opinion on the socio-economic state of the world right now.
Like he starts pleading to me. Like,
No,
just beckoning
no.
not to kill
Yeah.
him.
How?
No, please
Don't
what if,
pull
Weigh
the
the
trigger.
options.
No. Oh, I'm not shooting with a gun. I'm choking him out.
You're choking Bigfoot out? You would not be able to. That dude is a ginormous figure.
Yeah, he's big.
I bet
big.
he's scared. I bet he's a pussy.
You think he's like cluttering his teeth?
Yeah, like he's running away. Like we only have like one photo of him, and it's him like running away. Like scared
That's so
for his
true.
life.
He's such a pussy, bro.
He's a pussy.
He's
If
such
you
a
like,
not. You guys
look at him. And he like runs away. He's like,
He saw someone with the camera.
Jesus Christ! I'm sorry.
How do you know Bigfoot wasn't running backwards to get into the shot? No, think about it. What if he was like, you know how some people are like, "Oop, sorry about that. Got to scooch right past you there," and they like do the little backwards walk thing, like, "Oop, sorry about that." What if Bigfoot was like, "Oh, I see you have a camera there. Let me just get right. Oh, let me get right into the shot," and then like he's walking backwards into it, and like that's why
He's
it looks
doing a
so...
really bad job because there's just that one photo.
Yeah.
Like if he wants to be in a photo, he fucking sucks.
Yeah, he's not very photogenic.
Well, no, he was probably like, got a busy schedule. Like, I mean, like he's like looking at the camera. He's like,
what do you think he has a 9 to 5?
I mean, probably at like Bigfoot Central. I don't know.
Bigfoot
lives
Central.
underground.
Are there multiple?
I mean, there's
They
probably
live underground. That's why we have to go underground.
well, I mean, like there's probably a lot of Bigfoots because like you got to think like to produce one Bigfoot, you would need at least 2 Bigfoots, assuming they're like typical mammals.
What if he's the first one? What if he's Adam?
So there's like a Bigfoot god.
Yeah. Dude, what if only Bigfoot had God and we were just like, dude, that could be it. Like, what if evolution, like, what if God made only certain animals and others were just like evolved?
What if God was Bigfoot?
Holy shit.
God damn. That'd be insane.
Yeah, you'd feel pretty bad
Dude.
about making your comments now, wouldn't you, Astro? And
He's a
Panda?
piece of shit. I'd choke him out.
Dude, Bigfoot has big ass feet. You know what they say about big feet?
Yeah. He didn't. His cock was in the photo, though. I'll say that. His cock
What?
was not
What?
in the photo. I looked.
Oh, you looked.
He had no cock in the photo.
It was
That's
like
interesting.
tastefully covered by his leg.
Yeah, maybe he's a grower.
Perhaps the
Maybe it's a
photo was
girl.
planned.
Oh shit.
Maybe. Honestly,
Maybe
maybe.
there's some Bigfoot pussy.
Dude, that means Bigfoot's gotta have some big tits, right?
He kind of does have tits in the photo.
Big
Bigfoot
tits.
and big tit.
Big tit.
No, but I'm serious though. Look at the tits.
Dude, you have
I'm
to...
posting it, man.
Yeah, send me an image of that.
Look.
Oh, wow. No, hold
Holy
on.
shit!
He actually
I think
has some.
Bigfoot's
Wait, hold on. Those are some knockers.
Those are huge.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I think maybe you guys are perhaps like falling into the trap of like this is just how Bigfoot species.
Oh yeah. Maybe
Are. They
all have
Bigfoot's just
tits?
all
What if
have
they
big
all-
tits.
You know, like they
Like-
might just.
You
Yeah.
think they like bend over and like juggle them like boop, 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 boop,
That's the
boop,
mating
think-
dance.
you think they play with them?
Yeah. You think they like squeeze them at night? Boop, boop, boop. What?
So you
Dude,
know,
wait, one more thing, Mika. Can we come in like someone put this on screen right now? But Bigfoot has monster thighs. The Bigfoot looks like he sits in his gamer chair all day. Like he's just
Why would you
developed
have big thighs
yeah,
if you
I
sit
don't
in the
think
game
you
chair?
would sit in. Yeah.
gravity. It's pushing
Eating-
down.
Eating
What?
too many Krabby Patties.
Yeah.
You're the Krabby Patty boy. So like we're talking about this, and then we wonder why we get demonetized.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't
Don't even
get
bring
Bigfoot
that shit
started.
up. Don't even bring that shit up, Mika. That pisses me off so much.
You
Come
could
on,
you
man.
could get angry about
Do
it.
you want me to get fucking angry about it and animate it
Yeah.
and real
Yeah.
explain what's going on for all
Yeah.
the listeners out there and the audio
Yeah.
listeners who heard this a day earlier?
On Spotify.
Yeah. You tell him.
I'll tell you.
Music.
I'll tell you what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
We are being censored by YouTube and Susan Wojcicki. We have opinions that they don't like. As such, they are censoring us. Basically, for 3 months now, or longer at this point, it's been over 3 months, every single episode of the podcast we upload gets demonetized immediately.
Yeah.
Automatically gets demonetized. And we're just left like, oh, well, okay. Now what? Because when a video gets demonetized, it will not get any views. I mean, you publish a demonetized video with that yellow monetization icon, it gets cut in half or more.
Yep.
Like it's just dead in the water. So
sometimes it's like 10%.
And YouTube doesn't tell you about that. YouTube doesn't say that the videos don't get any views when they turn yellow, but they don't.
They actually say, so I did research in this because it was pissing me off so much. So YouTube said that, no, there's a video of the guy who works on the algorithm basically saying, the video recommendation algorithms don't get any of the data about a video's advertisement status or like the ad status.
Such horseshit.
So basically what they said is that there's no correlation, but also the same qualities that make a video limited ads will restrict the search results. Mm-hmm. And the guy was like, well, maybe some audiences might not want to watch an extremely profane video or something like that. Yeah, half your audience doesn't want to watch it if there's more than one fuck in the first minute of the video, which is bullshit. So it's like they're adding fake nuance to it for no reason because they don't, they're just trying to make it seem more complicated. But generally, if a video gets demonetized, it will get no views. And so we have to wait there and request a real person look at it, which takes days.
It took us like 4 days last time.
Yeah. And the quickest way to get it fixed is to whine like a little bitch on Twitter.
We have been doing a lot of complaining lately.
This is why you'll see people tweet about, hey, at Team YouTube, what's going on here? Because that's the only way to get it fixed in a reasonable amount of time. Dude, we should just start tweeting at Team YouTube when we upload it to begin with. Just like, hey, letting you know, this is going to get demonetized. You're going to demonetize this one. Just take a look.
We could just schedule it, honestly. We have scheduled posts.
It pisses me off because that's the quickest way. And you have to make yourself look like a little bitch to get it fixed. And this has been 3 months now. And every time a person looks at it, the podcast has never remained demonetized. It always gets manually reviewed days later, and it always turns green. They always manually decide that we haven't broken a rule. And the fact that continues to happen for months and months and months, and YouTube isn't like, oh, maybe they're actually not breaking the rules, so we should stop punishing them automatically every time. It just baffles me why it doesn't happen.
And the thing is, we're all on schedule, too. Like, we all do things on time.
Yeah, man.
Like, we should be doing great right now. But it's just YouTube deliberately fucking us.
Yep.
In the ass.
We have set a schedule because we have responsibilities to you guys as patrons and all that. And we set the schedule, and we have employees, and we pay them, and we need to make money to keep this shit going. And YouTube is the only thing in the way of us actually adhering to that schedule that we promised. And it pisses us off because it's completely out of our control. And another thing that upsets me is like, we tweeted that last time and someone was like, he was probably baiting, but he was like, oh, I guess you're not eating tonight. Shit like that. And it's like, dude, I'm fine. I was just talking about the fucking Hollywood Hills and how I'd if I had to live anywhere in Los Angeles. But
I have a fucking bird in my house.
Asher's got a goddamn bird in his house in the walls. You think he wants to live there anymore? He wants to live in the Hollywood Hills too.
Anywhere but here.
And our editor is getting paid by this shit. Like, this is his main gig. Like, this channel supports more people than my main one does. So, like, this is more important to me to get the fucking problems fixed.
True. I got a couple holes in my house, too.
And, the thing about Moist, our editor, is, like, he's so hungry right now. His ribcage looks like a xylophone. Like, you can get a stick and just start making music with it. Because he's so hungry. Because he doesn't get paid enough. Because YouTube keeps fucking us.
It's just, like, also kind of, like, it sucks that, like, his hard work is, like, kind of thrown in the gutter. Because, like, he works really hard to make sure everything is on schedule. And then YouTube is just like, nah. Anyways, just wanted to get real with you guys.
Yeah, it is what it is. We'll keep trying to make it get fixed, but it's crazy to me that we have no contact with YouTube. We have to whine about it.
It's crazy.
And
You have to
then-
go to Twitter.
Yeah, and then as a result, our podcasts are late. We fuck up our schedule. The videos get less views. Like it's unfortunate.
Yeah, so if you see the pods go up a little late on YouTube, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, content creation is harder than your 9 to 5. So
Exactly.
Really hard for us.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's really hard waking up at 12. And like,
Dude, I just said I woke up. You guys are acting like I don't want to wake up.
okay, real talk. Like, we are super like privileged and grateful for this position. Like, don't get the wrong idea. We're okay, and like, it's not like trying to like cry about it and be like, "Woo, boo hoo!" Like, woe is us. Like,
Except the panda.
Except the panda.
Yeah, I mean, you
'cause
guys
he's
don't know
just
how
like
much
that.
effort this takes out of my
But,
day.
Yeah, we just wanted to like level with you guys and explain why things have been so late. And yeah,
It's legit
Yeah,
out of our
here.
control. It's YouTube's fault.
yeah. And Panda has been complaining about it nonstop.
Yeah,
like,
we had to push back the recording like 5 hours because we
Dude,
couldn't wake up.
I was like the Incredible Hulk when I found out about this YouTube BS. I was like, "Ah, Panda Smash, Poo Smash."
Poo smat. Ew.
are you a waffle stomper?
Am I? Have
we
you guys
should
ever peed
we
in
should
the-
move on to the next segment. We
Mika,
should
do
You
you
move
guys
on to
ever
the
eaten a blue waffle?
we
Mika,
should
do you know
move
what
on to
waffle
the next-
stomping is?
Yes, we should not.
What's
should
waffle
move on.
stomping?
Mika,
should
I'd
move on
stomp
to
your
the next-
waffle.
Oh,
So Drake and
damn.
Fantano, huh? Did you guys see that?
So like,
thing
you ever
that
piss in
Drake
the shower, Mika?
DM'd
That's what I was gonna
Fantano?
ask.
Shit.
I've done that once
Pretty
and I
funny,
can't do it
right,
again.
guys? When he
You ever-
DM'd him and was like, "Your existence is a
you ever
light
just-
one."
You ever
Shit out of your
jerking off
ass.
on the
'Cause he was,
bed
like,
and then
so
like some of the
upset
cum gets on your
that
face
Anthony
and you just like
Fantano
lick it
didn't
off a little
give
bit?
him a
What?
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
on that one
Yeah, like
emoji
J.O.
album.
Like that
and
episode of
it was, like,
SpongeBob
pretty
where
bad.
the
Like,
tongue
it
goes
wasn't
like
really
all
good.
around his face like a
And then
little
Fantano
like a little
just said it
helicopter
wasn't
rotor,
super good.
and then
And,
it,
like,
it
a
tastes
popsicle
delicious
or-
because you
got,
drank a
like,
lot of
super
pineapple
upset
juice
about
beforehand.
that.
Double penetration.
So he like
and then-
DM'd him like 3 messages and was like, "Oh yeah, like your existence is a light one."
Mika, can you stop interrupting, please?
Nico, we're talking about cum right now, man.
Oh yeah, sorry. That was so rude of me. I'm sorry.
Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, we're going to continue right after these comments that we have to read on the Patreon section.
We got
Yeah.
more of them.
Yeah, so these are the last of the of a deprecated role on our Patreon. Bunch of people who paid for comments. We did upgrade the Patreon, so now everyone can talk on our Discord. A whole bunch of stuff. You guys should check out the link. Just try it. You know, it's embarrassing almost.
Discord server,
Can't afford
pretty
that.
good, pretty poppin'.
It's pretty
Viewer
poppin'.
Collins, damn.
Yeah, we got viewer call-ins on the Patreon episode, and let's just get through these messages.
Yeah, let's freaking do it.
Cicada Bugfangs says, "Oh whoa."
Jesus.
It's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Meme Town says, I want Schlatt to say, consume the cum chalice. And a panda to make gulping sounds after. All right, ready? Panda, consume the cum chalice.
Oh boy!
Oh,
Jesus
Jesus
Christ.
Christ. Oh my God.
Wow,
That's, like,
Bill
chunky.
Clinton
I'm
wants
like
us
really
to.
glad we got rid of this.
Yeah, I'm reading these with a smile on my face because I know we'll never have to do it again. Bill Clinton
No, we have
chimes
to
in
do it
with,
next week.
I spent $25 a month to say, fuck you, poor people. Imagine not having money. I have 1,000 rental properties and NFTs triple your family's net
Wait,
worth.
Land
Stay
share?
poor.
Land Shad.
Absolute land shed
Bill
coming in. Thank you,
Clinton.
Bill.
Nazu the Ultimate says, "Sing Carry On, My Wayward Son" by Kansas.
Carry on,
On my wayward son, there'll be peace when you are done.
You gotta get swifty.
Lay
Yeah.
weary
You gotta
head
get
to
swifty.
rest.
Yeah.
Shit on your pants and your panties. It's Swifty time.
Okay.
Schlatt, stop pinging me. I'm busy. Oh,
This-
God. No,
this
we're
is
not reading
at-
that.
This is Avarician.
No, we're not. We're skipping that. We're scamming
Wait,
him
shut,
out of his money.
shut.
We're not.
We didn't skip the ones that Mika said, in all fairness.
Oh, my God. He
gotta
wants me
say
to
it,
say, stop pinging me. I'm busy schlumming.
I use my Patreon money to fund my McDonald's addiction.
I'm the only one who can properly pronounce a Verizon.
The U.S. educational system has failed us all because of your mom.
Great. Guys,
Awesome.
This is the
We
second
have
to
one
last time we'll
one.
ever have to do this. I'm so
Wait,
happy.
you forgot the Jace Chatter one.
This one's from Jace Chatter.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey guys, Mika here. Violent chewing.
No.
We
made Schlatt say schlumming.
I said violent chewing.
You have to make the sound effects.
You have to make the sound.
He doesn't specify.
Yes, he
that these are
does.
sound
Yes, he does.
effects.
These are sound effects.
I don't
Mika.
know that for sure. I want to be faithful to the rendition. He doesn't say sound effects, so you know.
All right. Well, maybe Panda could do them.
Okay. Hey guys, Mika here. I just want to say, meow meow.
That's not her. That's
Ew,
the
dude.
light, you fucker.
That's
What?
it.
You
We're
asked
done.
me to do something,
All right.
I did it.
Fuck
That's
you
it.
all. Follow us through to the Patreon segment. Bye.
Bye.
And we're
And we're
back.
back.
The pictures are
We didn't even Baba Booey it. Wow.
Oh,
shit.
shit. Baba Booey, Baba Booey.
Baba
Put that in,
Booey,
boys.
Baba Booey,
Baba
Baba
Booey.
Booey, Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.